Welcome to SATV News. This is Shibala Alam with our headlines. People from southern region flock to the capital by river, comfort for train and bus passengers without suffering, regular schedule disruptions in train. 1,174 pilgrims arrived in the country on the return flight. Satisfaction with government management, no complaint of irony. Charge sheet accepted in Indian court against 6 people including PK Halder on money laundering charge sheet. Next hearing on August 10th. People from the southern region have started returning to Dhaka after the Eid holidays. Although the much-awaited Podda Bridge has been opened, most of the passengers are returning to the capital by launches and steamers. Passengers are angry over the schedule disruption despite opting for the launch due to ease of travel. However, many people are happy with the safe journey on the river. Passengers from the country's riverline areas, Bhola, Borishal and Chandpur will reach Dhaka tomorrow as well, said the officials. Meanwhile, Dhaka-bound passengers' pressure has increased at Chandpur launch ghat. District Administration, BIWTA and Naval Police are working to ensure safe travel of passengers. Launches are seen carrying more passengers than their capacity as there are more passengers. Pilgrims started returning home after the Hajj ceremony. The first flight of Bangladesh Biman arrived at Hazrat Shah Jalal Airport with 416 passengers at 10:30 p.m. on Thursday. Pilgrims are satisfied with this year's Hajj management. Pilgrims informed about the satisfaction of Hajj management of Saudi and Bangladesh back home. Apart from Biman Bangladesh Airlines, Saudi Airlines and Nas Air will operate separate flights for Hajj passengers. However, on Friday morning, a Saudi Airlines flight suffered a 2-hour delay. A total of 60,146 people from Bangladesh performed Hajj. The last flight will land on 4th August. The Court of India has accepted the charge sheet against 6 persons, including PK Halder, arrested in West Bengal of India on charges of money laundering from Bangladesh. However, no involvement of Bangladesh was found in the charge sheet. The next hearing is on August 10. He was taken to Kolkata Session Court at noon. Earlier on Tuesday, the court submitted the charge sheet of the Financial Corruption Investigation Agency (ED) case. PK Halder, who is accused of laundering thousands of crores of rupees, was interrogated by the investigating agency of India on remand for 13 days in the first 2 rounds and then in jail custody for about 60 days in 4 more rounds. PK Halder has been accused of smuggling more than 3.5 thousand crore rupees. A mild heat wave has been sweeping across different parts of the country for the last couple of days, making public life miserable. The heat wave may continue for 2-3 more days with a similar temperature, Bangladesh Meteorological Department BMD said. The country's highest temperature was recorded 38.5 degrees Celsius in Rajshahi on Thursday. Dhaka's temperature was 36.3 degrees Celsius. Light rain may occur at places over the country, but it could not reduce the heat wave, said Tariful Nawaz Kabir, a meteorological of BMD. The drastic change in weather over the past few days has triggered illness. Viewers are taking a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching SATV News. Now let's take a look at what's going on in the world. Sri Lanka's Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has been sworn in as the acting president of the country reels from an economic crisis under arrest. He replaces Gotabaya Rajapakse, who fled to Singapore after unprecedented mass protests which saw demonstrators overrun the presidential palace. Protesters defied a curfew to celebrate his resignation during the night. The process of Parliament electing a new president will begin on Saturday, with MPs likely to take a vote in the week's time. US President Joe Biden will meet Palestinian leaders in the occupied West Bank on Friday before he flies to a controversial summit in Saudi Arabia. His meeting with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas is likely to be strained, analysts say, after ties hit a low under the Trump administration. Later, Mr. Biden will travel to Saudi Arabia to meet its de facto ruler, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Mr. Biden will meet both the prince and his father, King Salman. 2 years ago, Mr. Biden had pledged to make Saudi Arabia a pariah over the 2018 murder of writer Jamal Khashoggi by Saudi agents. The prince denies involvement, but US intelligence concluded he approved it. Before ending, we go through the headlines again. People from southern region flock to the capital by river. Comfort for trains and bus passengers without suffering. Regular scheduled disruptions in trains. 1,174 pilgrims arrived in the country on the return flight. Satisfaction with government management, no complaint of irony. Charge sheet accepted in Indian High Court against 6 people including PK Haldar on money laundering charges. Next hearing on August 10. We are up to date so far here on SATV News, and to know the latest news, visit www.satv.tv. Stay with SATV.